He can't be a man of the Lord. He can't be doing the right.
Right.
When I'm around the brother all the time, he's doing the work of the Lord. He's living his life right.
That's right.
But these other churches would judge him based off of his garment.
That's right, brother.
When that brother, hey, I got a garment. I'm finna preach the word. My garment isn't the most important thing that's going on. Me preaching the Lord's word to his people, to his elect, most of all, is most important. But y'all churches look at that like that's whack.
That's right.
We gotta all have purple on. We gotta all have a gold trim. Or you ain't right. Y'all ain't pushing out videos of y'all doing push-ups. If you can explain to me how that is ushering in the kingdom, please try. Because I don't understand one bit of it. I think y'all need to take all that shit off the internet and start from ground zero.
God, if I can say something real quick,
God,
Sharp.
but real quick.
Oh,
but I know you're not gonna do it. Because you set up to do the things that you're doing.
God.
You set up to be a stumbling block.
God.
And that stumbling block is gonna get burnt up and pushed out of the way. Go ahead.
That's right. The Lord, Yahushua even himself, was considered a lowly man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure his garment wasn't all the way perfect and he had the gold plates on his wrist and everything, man. He carried his life like that, man. You know, I just want to say that, just add what you were
I got
saying.
a precept to what he's saying.
Go ahead.
This is Luke 12, chapter 12, verse 15. And Yahushua said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness.
Mm-hmm.
For a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes into the parable about the rich man.
Your life isn't about your possessions. Your life is about pushing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, pushing his word, pushing his truth. And like I said earlier, it's not about validating the Most High, because the Most High does not need validation. It's about your salvation. It's about showing what side you're on. Go ahead,
God.
the water for that precept too.
I'm gonna go back to verse 3 and start from the top again. And he had respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool.
That's right.
Are ye not then partial in yourselves, and are become judges of evil thoughts?
You're partial in yourselves, and you become judges of evil thoughts. And for the same church that I'm talking about, what's the main thing they like to put? The law this, the law that. And what does it say about having respect to persons? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Faith not, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith?
So if the Most High chose the poor, you should be fully against setting yourself up to be rich. You should be fully against setting yourself up to be high and mighty. You should be against that. You should be for it. If I have something, I'm going to spread it out with the brotherhood. What I have is for everybody. To push the kingdom, not myself. Go ahead.
And heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him, but ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you?
That's right.
And draw you before the judgment seat? Do not they blaspheme that worthy name?
That same church that I'm talking about, they're always blaspheming that holy name. They're always talking about it doesn't matter. They're always talking about you don't have to say this. You can say yo play. You can do this. They're always talking about that. Right now, now it's just straight up Jesus, the government name. Now you know what I mean. That's them in a nutshell. But go ahead, but they always pushing the law this, the law that. You gotta be in the law, sister. You gotta follow the law. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called?
That's right, go ahead.
If ye fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
1 John chapter 3, verse 23. Go ahead.
Ye do well. Con, verse 8? Or verse start at
Just
7?
the verse before you was at.
Con. No, it's cool. James chapter 2, verse 7. Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called? If ye fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Because we wear these garments, y'all hate us. But you're supposed to love your neighbor. You're supposed to love your brother. Are we not out here pushing the doctrine? You know the name, so you should show us that much more respect, because we're giving the people everything.